back to my channel. Welcome back. So I wasn't going to go live today, but spontaneously I took myself out. I was like, right, I need to just get to the shops, do what I need to do, and pick up a few bits and bobs. I am going back out again tomorrow, but I just thought I'm just going to do it. And I didn't really want to go out. So this is why I'm doing live, because I thought if I'm out, I might as well do a live video. And for some reason, this topic is heavy on my mind. And like I asked God, and he said, yeah, do the, just title it as, what did I title it as, guys? The world is against black men. That's what I titled it as. So I had to run across the road because this man just pulled up out of nowhere, and they don't slow down for nobody. So, yeah, so the world is against you, black man. Hey, AP, what's up? What's up? How are you? How was your birthday weekend? Thank you so much for the like. Yeah, so, God said, just do it. Just do the title. And I was backing out of it, and I thought, I'm going to do it. A lot of people already know my point of view on this topic. I've put some of the points on my other social medias, but this is the first time I'm talking about it on YouTube. I feel like it is necessary. What's very interesting is the silence from black men when I do talk about it, and I feel that they know what I'm talking about. They feel it, right? And if you guys may know, I did a video the other day about the evil black woman, and I was sharing it with a family member, and she was like, "Oh, you an evil black woman?" And I said, I am in ways, I'm not going to deny that there's a part of me that is evil, but I wouldn't say like I'm evil deliberately, but I believe that a lot of black women do have that characteristics where we have the evil elements. But I was saying to her, I'm talking about the black women that actually do get with black men and have kids. I'm talking about those evil ones on that actual post. They're having kids with them and then they're tearing down the black men. I was talking about those actual women, right? Because it's evil to do that. If you don't like black men, why are you going out your way to be with them and then tear them down, right? I'm good as well, AP, just literally like trying to utilize my time wisely. Like if I've got spare time, what's the point waiting until tomorrow? Like get things done when you can, do you know what I mean? Yeah, so back to what I wanted to say. Where the world is, right, the way I look at it, right, the world is actually, one second guys, one second. Because I'm on video, other people don't want to be on camera, so I just want to make them feel safe that I'm not recording them. It's so hard to do this topic when I'm out and about. One second guys. Hi, I can't say your name, is it? Goey Love It, I can't pronounce it, sorry. Right. So back to what I was saying. The way the world is set up, it's designed to keep black men poor, right? And the reason why I ended up on this topic is because my church was talking about generational wealth. And I realised, wow, people are so focused on generation curses, but they don't think about generational wealth. Why is it that the black man is unable to be, successful money-wise in this world? Why is the world so designed against him that he can't build wealth? Have you not noticed that? Like, black men should know what I'm talking about. How are you, Gary Liverton? I don't know how to pronounce your name. Thank you so much for the like. The world is truly against the black man. The women he sleeps with, regardless of race, they need to, basically, if you look at the Bible, like most of the men made the same errors. And I don't know if black men are noticing this pattern. They made the same exact errors. And they basically put the wrong things first instead of focusing on God. Women, lust. They're chasing the wrong things. Thank you, AP. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I've been saying this for the longest time. The longest time, they won't give, oh my gosh, they won't give the black man the best jobs. And the same, this is really big in the UK, like, I was saying to a family member, the reason why I'm saying family member, because I don't want to say which family member, because I'm trying to keep my family out of this. But I was talking to my family member, right? And I was saying, if you're a black woman, you graduate uni, you go for job interviews, they're not going to give you the job. They are not, oh my gosh, they are not going to give you the job. They're not, the highest, best job that a black woman can get in the UK is a retail job. And I'm not even joking. The best job for the Indians and the Pakistanis, the highest, is either a doctor's job or a government job. I'm not going to go into like for the white people, but the black people, the black women, the highest they can get. Oh yeah, I know there's some like black people like in solicitor jobs and stuff like that, but the majority of the black people, the highest that we can get is a retail job. So in that case, black people that immigrated to the UK from the Caribbean might as well stay back home, is my argument. We might as well stay back home, because the way we're living today is no different than if we was in Jamaica or other parts of the Caribbean. So, you know, there's nothing here for the black people. And the thing is, the black men are now in a position where they can't provide a wealthy family. And you see black women going elsewhere to other nations to get the wealth, because they're doing everything they can in their power to bring down the black man, and the black man is alone in this world. He is alone. And if the black men actually thought about it and actually thought, you know what, forget everything, because everyone's switched on Joe. If they forget everything and put God first, right, this is what black men need to do. They need to really focus on God. Let me read the comments. We choose the wrong women also. I don't believe that, I strongly don't believe that black men choose the wrong women. What's happening is all women are against black men, because the whole world is against black men, the whole system, everything. And I think black men don't realise that. They just think, oh, maybe I'm picking the wrong woman. It doesn't matter what woman they pick. Everyone is against them. So we choose the outside rather than the inside or lust. Yes, I agree to that. Alex said any. Alex Carson said, really, I stand with you for real, girl. Thank you so much, guys. Most Caribbean back home think the pavement in the UK made a goal. Literally, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where in the world the Caribbean people immigrate to, it's the same crap. And what's happening is black women are stuck in poverty, because obviously, as you know, the man is supposed to provide, right? So black women are now stuck in poverty because the way the world is set up, they're not allowing the black man to be able to build on wealth. So even his own household would tear down his wealth. Like, there's no way for them to build. And the most popular thing in the UK is black families selling their family homes. Literally, your family home, if you buy a house, that's generational wealth, you know, and you see like black families selling it once the family members die. And it's like, don't black people have the knowledge on how to build wealth, or they're just tearing each other down? AP said, what's the situation? I lost what I said, so what was that in regards to? People don't realise is that everybody is against the black man. Everybody is. The way the world is set up, they're designed to keep the black man trapped. He's trapped, and it's like he can't see it. You know, if anyone's watched my video about the evil black woman, she's a detriment to the black man. She'll do everything to tear him down. And it's like these people are actually having kids with these black men, and they either stop them from seeing their kids. This applies to all women. They either stop the black man from seeing the kids, they either spread lies about the black man, and if the black man cheats, they tell the kids about it as well. So it's almost like the black man is constantly fighting this battle when he should be focused on building his life, but at the same time, for him to build his life in this country or in the world, they're not going to give the black man the best jobs. Why should they? They're going to be one step ahead. And you see, like, you see other men being able to like go abroad, pick up women that are in poor countries because they've got the wealth, but the black man can't do that, you know. My mum and her siblings, so my when I tell you this is big in Jamaicans, they always sell the family home, and if they sold the house now, they would get more money for it. They're stupid. Like, you see, Jamaicans are not thinking wise, you know. They're not thinking business with a business head. They're just thinking about getting what's theirs all the time. It's always about money, money, money. Want or lose all. So my mum and her siblings sold my grandmother's house when she died. You're right, there was arguments over money. Trust me, the arguments don't end. They get mad about who has more money. It's all about money. And you know the thing is what grieves me is the fact that they come here to the UK, the grandparents, they come to the UK, they work hard because they know how hard money is to come by. They work hard to build that. And the thing is, when a grandparent is buying a house or whatever, they're not buying it just for they're not just buying it for their kids. They're buying it for their grandkids and the generations to come. You know what I mean? You don't see Indians doing that. You don't see Pakistanis doing that. They're not going to do that because they know that having a house, buying a house is a business aspect. You can make money off it. You can rent it out. And the thing is, like, when they've sold that house now, their generation has to then buy a house, and they can't do it because it's too expensive to do it. And then their children are trying to play catch up. This is how you build wealth, right? One generation, like for example, the grandparents buy a house, then their kids keep that house and buy a shop, right? And then when they've bought a shop, the grandkids do something else. They start something else. That's what you're meant to do. You're meant to build on things. But what's happening is they've created a system where black people are fighting each other, killing each other. And you see other nations and the Chinese people, they're not doing that. They're building wealth, they're building businesses, they're building everything, they're buying houses, they're clubbing together, they're sticking together and they're building. I can't cross this road, guys. Why is this car driving so slow? I literally want to cross the road. They're building, but they're laughing at black people because they know black people are stuck in poverty. And when are black people going to wake up and see that the world is built against the black man because the man is the head, the man provides the income. And it's like you see these broken homes with fatherless homes, and black men can't build wealth because they haven't got the dads around them to teach them about finance. Guys, can you not see the cycle? So it's like, it's broken families, man. Let me read the comments. 300 or 400k doesn't go far with not understanding, shake my head. Or says black people are 10 steps behind. Literally, there's so much more I can add to that. It's just like, and it's sad because the black men that do want to make money, okay, you know the successful black men that are actually onto getting rich, they always get murdered off as well. I noticed that, like, the devil takes them out. Especially if they're a good dad as well, and they're there for the kids, they have to get shot or killed. I don't think black men realise that they're actually, as an individual, they're actually on their own in this world. I don't think they realise it. I think they keep trying to build this lifestyle that doesn't exist. And all they need to do is focus on God. Literally, pick up your Bible, read your Bible, and focus on the Lord. And they're not. I don't know if they are doing that. I don't know. Do you think slavery plays a big part, or is it an excuse? That's a hard question to answer for me personally, because I feel like obviously being born now, like in the 90s, that's all you heard. You'd always know the world is against black people, and that you had that mentality, especially growing up as a Jamaican family. Slavery could play a big part in it, but I feel like black people don't like each other anyway, let's be honest, because if you look in the book of Exodus, black people were turning against Moses. They were turning against him for no reason. Like, Moses did nothing wrong, and they started switching up on him. So I think the problem is black people they focus on the wrong things, especially the women. They focus on other people's business instead of actually building their own life. Obviously I can't speak for all black people, but I wanna say it plays a part. It's hard to measure that. But I think it's so hard to answer that, because I just think that, oh, it's so broad. It's a broad topic, isn't it? I can't really fully answer it to like one answer, because everyone's gonna have different experiences. But it could be yes. Let's answer it as yes or no. It depends on the individual. It depends on people's individual circumstances. But I do believe that black families are corrupt, though. That they're just not functioning right. Tell me about it. Why don't we like each other? We are too materialistic as black people. Do you agree? Yeah, it's kind of common that poor people do tend to spend. One second, guys. Black people tend to spend. Black people and poor people in general do tend to spend more, but black people do spend the most money. I feel like they like to have the best clothes, the best everything. They like to show off in that sense. They like to look good. Let me read the comments. I don't know why they don't like each other. It must go far back. The reason, okay, I'll tell you why black people can't really unite. There's a lot of black people that are basically, there's a lot of black people that are devil worshippers as well. So the reason why black people can't unite as a whole, because they don't all believe in God. So it's like that constant spiritual battle where some people want to dabble in witchcraft and some people actually want to serve God. So it's like, you're not going to like each other, are you? If some actually believe in Satan, you're not going to, spiritually, you're not going to connect. And there's a lot of wicked, evil black women out there, you know. And I think a lot of people don't realise they're really evil. And I can walk the streets and I can look at a black woman and she will literally give me the most evilest look ever. And I'm not doing anything wrong, I'm literally smiling at her. She'll be like, and I'm like, what have I done to you? They don't like each other, they really don't. And it's a lot of hatred, a lot of jealousy. You don't even have to do anything and they just don't like you. So anyway, why don't we like each other? We're too materialistic as black people, do you agree? With us as black people, all we do is compete against each other. Yes, compete. Yes, to idol worship. You have to understand there's a lot of them with devil spirits inside them as well. A lot of them don't have love in the heart. It's quite sad, but I already did a video on this. I already exposed black women for being evil. They are the most evilest people ever. They are so evil, and it's quite sad because they're usually the ones raising black men as well. So they would tear down their own black sons as well. If you think anyone that's got a black mother and they're on my live, think about the toxic things the black woman has said to you to tear you down. And I can guarantee you guys can list about 10 things. They're so evil, it's unreal. They're really evil. But again, on top of that, the black man is not being able to provide that income and he's got a black woman. Can you imagine how toxic it is for him when it's just beating him down, saying, oh, you can't even pay the bills, you can't even do this. Yeah, so can you imagine the combination, guys? 1 second. I can't read, sorry. I've got like different stuff. Runny nose because of this weather. I do apologise, guys, if I keep sniffing. I said this before, you're very attractive, so again, and oh, you're so sweet. Oh my gosh, AP, I totally love you for that. Like, I actually love you because I do get a lot of hate from women. Women don't like me. Women actually don't like me, and I don't do anything wrong. And I'm so glad that you're so real about it. Like, even you can see what I have to go through. Thank you for saying I'm attractive though. Sometimes I look like crap on live. Oh my gosh. Oh, I cannot for the life of me cross this road. It's so annoying. It's like, the other thing is, I act like cars are in my way when it's like I'm in their way. I don't like walking on the pavement sometimes because the streets are too dirty, man. I'm gonna cross again. Yeah, but it's just, I don't know, it's so sad. Like, the sooner black men realise, right, that the world is against them, the more they would have their guard, their eyes open. Because whoever's the people that are your friends are not really your friends. And the reason why I'm doing this video, if you're a black man and you're watching this video, just because you got black men as friends, it doesn't mean they like you, is the whole point of it. What I'm trying to say is you're on your own in this world. And this is what black men don't realise, they're on their own. You're alone in this world. Nobody is with you, including the women that they pick. Nobody's with you. You gotta have your eyes at every angle. You have to have your eyes open at the back of your head, at the side of your head. Literally. I cannot for the life of me cross this road. I'm gonna run. I think people think I'm mad on road. Yeah, so back to my points. Guys, thank you so much for the like. Oh, I can't cross. I swear, anyone that watches my videos back, but like getting into the video and then I'm like, oh, I need to cross the road. Literally, my videos are probably so random when people watch them. People are only around you really because of what amen to that. Like, amen to that. My dad says something similar. My dad does say something similar, so I feel like it is the truth. People are only around you really because of what you can do for them. It's sad. You have to watch the circus you're around. You know, when I made the post on Instagram warning black men, telling them how the world is against them, do you know how much people were silent on my social media? The anger from people, the fact that I'm opening up black men's eyes, the anger. People don't like when the truth comes out. People don't like it. People really don't like the truth. They don't like God using me to get the truth out there. And the thing is, I like these controversial topics because these are topics that people are scared to talk about, and I like to bring it to the table. I like to bring it to the... Sorry guys, I keep burping, I've got chewing gum. I like to bring it to the table. I meant circle. Oh, why when I said circus? Okay, sorry, you have to watch the circle you're around. That's very true. And the thing is, sometimes you can't see what God can see as well. So it's best to just be on your own. You can have people around you, but like still be on your own. The truth always hurts people. They're like, damn, why is she exposing it? And the thing is, people are gonna think, right, when they see me posting content like this, they're gonna actually think I'm being racist, but I'm actually not. I'm looking out for people, like, because I don't know, I just see that people are just not seeing what I'm seeing. And I do believe that when I'm bringing these points out there, black men are like literally looking and nodding their head inside their brain, they're nodding their head because they know what I'm talking about. They know it's truth that I'm talking, how the world is set up against them. And the reason why I say the world is set up against them, you can't beat the system. You might have to do it the other way around, but the system is built against, they built it against the black man, literally built it against him. Because once they can conquer the black man, they've got the whole family the black family in poverty. Literally, and you guys know I'm not lying about this. Look how much poor black people there are. Black people living in countries that are not third world countries, and they're still poor. They're still poor. How? How are they still poor? When everybody else is surviving, the black families are struggling. How? So if that's the case, they might as well be back home. Because being back home, right, is no different than living here. The difference is they get to chill on the beach. And I'd rather be at the beach. I'd rather be at the beach in the good weather. You see these black people, especially black men, like, oh yeah, get rich, get rich, get rich. How? How? Let's be real, how? How? And then you see them like doing criminal activity to get money over. It's so sad, man. They're built in a way that they have to go another way, an illegal way, and get locked up. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, guys. And you see, when black people used to open up their businesses in the UK, the businesses went because the Indians would buy it out. And I'm not being racist, I'm speaking truth. They buy it out, so black people are not allowed to have anything. They can't have anything. Look around the world, yeah, you got black hair shops, yeah. You can guarantee the black hair shops will either be run by a Chinese man or Indian man or a Pakistani man. It's never run by a black person. A black person is not allowed to sell their own products. Please tell me why. So what we have, we can't even make money off it, but everyone else can capitalise off our stuff. Where we have to go into the shops and physically give them money, and we can't even give our own people money. Come on, guys, wake up. And I'm not being racist, I'm speaking it real, because you can't have a world where everyone else is doing well and not one black person can. And you see these rich black women. What's that woman called? Candace Owens. What's her name? Candace Owens in America. She's meant to be rich. You notice how she didn't marry a black man? You notice that? She didn't marry a black man. No, keep raising the truth and concern your good. Oh, thank you, AP. The only way you're gonna get rich is from being an entrepreneur, like Chicket. Do you see me laugh? Do you see me laugh? They're not even gonna allow a black man to become an entrepreneur. I have to laugh. They're not gonna allow that to happen. They're really not gonna. Either the devil will murder him off, someone in the business will steal from him. I'm not gonna say the last one. I have to laugh. I'm not laughing at you, like AP. I'm actually laughing at the situation. You have to laugh because it's ridiculous. The way the world is, it's so... Black people will always be the buyer, not the seller. We've got to break the cycle. The only way black people can do it is being in a country where it's just black folks. That's why a lot of people was against Martin Luther King. It's what Martin Luther King did. I think in America, I'm not really great at history, but from what I've been told, in America you had like black neighbourhoods where black people had their own businesses and stuff, and then you had like the white neighbourhoods and then other races. But what Martin Luther King, because he was part of the higher up people, they used him. That's when he was like, I had a dream, the stupid speech. He's another demon. And he basically brought the two groups together, because obviously it was really controversial back then. And you see, when he brought the two groups together, it just didn't work out for the black people. I'm not an expert on like America and stuff, I don't know how it works in America. In my opinion, I feel like the black people are doing better in America than they do in the UK, because at least in America, you see a lot of black people in jobs, whereas in the UK, you rarely see that. But when I speak to black Americans, they also say that it's hard in the US as well, so I don't know how to measure it, because obviously I don't know what it's like in the US. But yeah, until the thing is, it's hard now because, as I said, black people are against each other. So to be able to unite with a dynamic black person, it's impossible. I was having a debate on YouTube with a black lady that's actually atheist. And I said, what's your hate towards Christians? And she tried to gaslight me because she made a statement against Christianity. And she said, oh, what is it? What do you mean? What's with the hate? I can't talk to these people that are demons, you know. I swear some of these black women are so evil. Even when you speak to them and you confront them about their evil, dynamic ways, they will still gaslight. You know what? You know what the thing is? The reason why black men are in this mess is actually the black women. The evil, toxic black women. They're so dynamic. They're part of the problem. Are you saying, as a black man, the sky is the limit and not beyond? Okay, let me reword this, because I was speaking about this to my family member. I said, because the problem is on the black woman as well, like we are limited as well. But I said to my family member, I said, that doesn't mean that we can't still try in life. I think you should still try in life, because if you just give up, that's what they want. But there's always, because God is a provider, God will make sure that things work out for us. You can still be successful through God. But what I'm saying is they built the system that even if you try and do it their way, the government way, where you go to school, you get the qualification, you go and get a job, they're not going to give you. The people in the environment that you live in, they're not going to hire you, so you have to do things a different way, obviously a legal way. There's more than one door to knock down. There is still like successful black men out there. I don't know any, but I do believe that there is out there. But it's just the way they've done this. It's the way they've done the system. It's very much like you just see all these black families as in poverty. These people are the smartest people in their own way because they do not mix. You agree? Yeah, when you don't mix and you see, I'm a firm believer though that in every workforce you need different groups of people, because diversity works. Like, you learn off so much different cultures. But the thing is, even if you was to do that with black people, as I said, black people always fight against each other. So if you was to like build something with them, they would still tear it down behind your back. So you can't even trust you can't even trust your own. You can't even actually trust your own people. I shouldn't laugh. It's probably better to just I don't know, it's hard. I want to say do things on your own, but it depends on what it is. But boy, I don't know. But God loves a trier. Like, you have to still try in life. But when you see the system, it's just really against people. 1 second, guys. So I'm checking my mirror. Look at my mirror. If I knew this was dynamic, I wouldn't have brought it. It's a mermaid mirror. I bought it ages ago. If I knew it was dynamic, I wouldn't have got it. But I'm stuck with it now. Yeah, but I have to go soon, guys. But yeah, let me see what AP said. Don't get me wrong, I'm all for diversity. I just want your opinion. I love that you ask questions. Let me read what you said again. The sky's the limit. I do. What it is, how do I explain it? I don't know what you're like, AP. I don't know your life or anything, so I can't even put you in this category. And I don't need to know what it is that you do or anything, because it's not my business. But what it is, I think black men now have become so stagnant and comfortable that they just feel like life is what it is, so they're not gonna. What I'm trying to say is, like, I think I said it earlier, they don't know how to build that wealth. Do you know what I mean? Like, you should be working, saving your money, and I don't think they've got the tools on that, because obviously having fatherless homes, they haven't got the fathers in the home to teach them how to build that wealth, to build their life, to build it from scratch. And I think that's very vital. That's why I do believe that, as you said, does that mean the sky's the limit and not beyond? You should still aim high, and obviously know the tools, know the system, and just, you know that they're not going to give you the job. We know that. Same applies to black women. They're not going to give you the job, but it doesn't mean that you don't try. But all eyes are going to be on you, and people are going to be in your business. That's why it's good to not tell people your business. Keep your stuff private. But everyone's like watching to see what it is that you're doing. But I'm going to wrap this video up here now, guys. It's been so nice to talk about this topic. I might have to do it again, I don't know. It could like flow into lots of things to discuss. It's a good topic, actually. I do appreciate you guys coming onto my live and adding comments. I'm just looking at the cats. Thank you so much for the likes. Thank you so much, guys. People that do watch after I post it live, just so you know, guys, I feel bad that I have to even say this. I'm not racist or whatsoever. I'm just bringing real topics and talking how it is. Yeah, but if anybody wants me to do another topic, another video on this topic, I most likely will. Just leave it in the comment section below. Thank you so much for people that tuned in. Thank you so much for the comments. And thank you so much to anyone that just watched after I posted it live. See you guys. Take care. Bye.